Hello everyone and welcome to the game called Majotori or Majotori. I'm not sure how to pronounce this, but I recently found this on Steam and it looked like it could be quite fun, so I decided to purchase it and today we shall play through it. Apparently it's somewhat short, so this will be a long play. Let's jump into it and let's see what this game has to offer. A girl was born, her name was Ava. Ava grew up with her mother, never knew her father. Her mother would always tell her stories about princesses living in a magical kingdom. One day Ava decided she wanted to be a princess. She closed her eyes and wished for it really hard. When she opened them again, she saw a little witch in front of her. "I am Juliet the witch, and I am here to offer you a deal," she said. "Play a game of trivia with me and I will make your wish come true. But every wrong answer will be a chance of something bad happening instead." With a bit of doubt in her heart, Ava accepted the deal and the trivia has begun. So what material is Luffy's body like in the anime One Piece? Holy moly, I never watched One Piece, but I'm pretty sure it's rubber. Let's freaking go. Who is the king of Westeros at the beginning of the TV show Game of Thrones? I never seen Game of Thrones. Westeros. I do know there is a character named Stark in there because I think I seen a YouTube short or something with him. So I'm gonna go with that, and it was wrong. Oh well. What's the title of the sequel to the video game Myst? I have never seen The Myst, never played The Myst I mean, so I'm gonna assume it's the obvious one, Myst 2. And I am wrong again, holy moly, I am bad at trivia. Who plays the main character in the movie Flubber? Isn't that the gooey thingy with Robin Williams? It is, let's go. Which of these video games doesn't take place inside a castle? I mean, Castlevania is definitely not the one. Super Mario 64 does have a castle. I'm not sure what Ico is. Let's go with Ico, and I am incorrect. Well, it happens. Who created the animated series Family Guy? That would be Seth MacFarlane, I'm pretty sure. So far we got 3 wrong and 3 right, so 50-50 I suppose. In which of these movies is there a character named Vincent Vega? I have no idea, therefore I'm gonna go for GoldenEye. And I was wrong. What color is the hair of the main character in the anime Sword Art Online? Let's go with black. Let's freaking go. What video game from the Legend of Zelda series first included a button to jump? It's a good question. It was... I don't think it was... Well, let's go with this one. Yeah. I don't think I played Zelda 2, so... That's probably why. And we got the wrong deal. Well, 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 sorry, said Lariat, and then she vanished. A few days later the police went to pick Ava up from school instead of her mother. She was too young to understand the details, but her mother had apparently died in a car accident. Wow, this got dark. Her mother died because I didn't know the trivia. Can you believe this? That is very unfortunate. But from there on she would have to live with her aunt. Stop the weeping, her aunt commanded. Life is hard and it's about time you learned that. From now on you will help out with the household chores every day. Character died. At least I'm getting achievements. You can customize the questions. Something something. So now we can choose which story we wanna do. Let's go for Carl. Let's take it from left to right, I suppose. It was the final game of the National High School Baseball Championship. As the ace of the team, Carl was expected to lead the way to victory. The pressure was unbearable. Everything is going to be alright, he repeated to himself, but it was more of a wish than actual conviction. Suddenly he realized a little witch was beside him. Lariat offered him the deal and Carl accepted. So in which one of these Disney movies is there a character named Stromboli? Holy moly, I have no idea. Stromboli, you say? I don't think I ever watched the Aristocats, so let's go with that. It's Pinocchio. I don't remember Stromboli in Pinocchio. Probably because I don't remember the English names of the characters. But oh well. Who is Springfield's mayor in the animated series The Simpsons? I think that's Quimby. Let's go, 1-1. How old is Ariel in Disney's animated movie The Little Mermaid? I'm pretty sure she gets married, so I'm gonna go with the highest age. Let's go. What is the name of the Kratos' son in the 2018 video game God of War? His name is Boy. I don't know his real name. I never played the 2018 God of War. Maybe it's Atreus. Oh my god, I guessed correctly. Let's go. Who plays the main character in the movie American Psycho? Christian Bale, that's for sure. The memes about it are wild. Where is the St. Peter's Basilica located? St. Peter's Basilica, that could be anywhere. Let's go with Vatican. Let's freaking go. In which of these movies does Brad Pitt not appear? Let's go for Moneyball. I am incorrect. Oh well. In which of these anime is there a character named Clara? I haven't seen any of these, I don't think, so... Also, I didn't know Heidi was anime. I remember seeing, I think, black and white movie with the same name. Let's try Sailor Moon. God dang it. Well, well, well. Still we have more green than red, so at least that's something nice. Which of these is not a character from a Marvel comics? I mean, that's obvious. That is obvious. Let's see if we get lucky. Wow, again? Are you serious? Sorry, said Lariat, and then she vanished. We are getting all the worst endings today. The game began. Carl was so nervous his hands were shaking. Trying to concentrate and relax as much as possible, he made the first pitch. The rival better hit it clean, it was a home run, the morale of the team collapsed and the game was already lost. Well, at least the parent didn't die, I suppose. Okay, let's go for Queralt next. Seems like we get different characters each time. I suppose each playthrough is completely randomized or something maybe. I don't know how long this game is, but I might actually do like 2 playthroughs, we shall see. So the electoral campaign had begun, and Queralt was a favorite candidate. Just thinking about all the things he could improve if he were to become president made him excited. He wished so hard for the people to elect him that Lariat appeared. "Play with me and I will make your wish come true," she said. But Queralt refused. He was a firm believer of democracy. "But if you are the best candidate, you deserve to win," insisted Lariat. "I only want to win if the people want me to win," explained Queralt. "That is stupid, but okay," said Lariat. "Since I'm already here, do you have another wish?" "I don't know, you could do the dishes," asked Queralt. "That's the stupidest wish I have ever heard," replied Lariat. But she was not going to refuse a free trivia game. So what is peculiar about the characters of the other world in the movie Coraline? They do indeed have buttons for eyes. Coraline is a pretty good movie, by the way. Which of these European countries is farther west? West is... Let me quickly check, I don't remember English directions. Is west the arrow that points... Ooh, it points to the left, okay. It points to the left, so it would be Spain. Let's go. In which of these video games is there a witch? Banjo-Kazooie had a witch. Let's go. In which of these anime is there a robotic cat? I have no idea, but this sounds kind of like Pokemon. Let's go. What is the name of the artificial intelligence that is mentioned in the movie The Terminator? It's Skynet. Yo, we are on a roll finally. What color is the arrow tattooed on Aang's body in the animated series Avatar: The Last Airbender? I think it's blue. Yo, 6. In which of the following video games must you avoid dying in your sleep? Dying in your sleep? Would that be considered Silent Hill? Nope, it's the Catherine. I never played Catherine. Oh, actually, I remember someone did a let's play of Catherine, and I remember there were sheep people in the sleep. I should have guessed that correctly. Silent Hill does have some snooze moments in there, where it kind of seems like everything gets upside down when you get unconscious or something, so I thought maybe that would be it, but oh well. Who is the author of the novel Alice's Adventures in Wonderland? Honestly, I have no idea. I think it's Carol, because that name sounds familiar. These other ones I don't think I know. I think this is the best time to mention that each country has slightly different, teachings in school and such, so some of these specifically English-related questions I will probably not know the answer to. But we shall see. In which of the following anime are there magical beings from another world? Just like I will probably not know much about anime, because even though I watch anime, I never seen any of these, for example. Beings from another world. Let's go for Amagi. Oh my god, I just thought because it had park in the name that maybe it had like a park of magical beings or something, who knows. I have to get this right though, it's only one wrong answer, come on. That was a close one. Congratulations, said Lariat, and then she rolled up her sleeves. She made sure everything was left clean and shiny. I think it's hilarious that the first story ended with a parent dead. And now we are doing dishes. This is a really fun game, I like it. I'm gonna keep choosing whoever is on the leftmost side, so let's go for Yvette. When Yvette and her team arrived, the fire had already taken most of the house. My little son is still inside, screamed a woman. We cannot go in there, said one of Yvette's colleagues, but she wasn't listening. She entered the house and found the boy. But then the house began to collapse. The way out was blocked. She looked around desperately, wishing to find an opening. Instead, she found a witch. There is no time, the witch said. We have to make a deal. Yvette didn't even ask for details. This was her only option. So what is the genus in the anime One Punch Man? One Punch Man is something I plan to watch soon, but I haven't watched it yet, therefore I have no idea. Genus, the name sounds kind of like robotic in nature, so I'm gonna go with Cyborg. Let's go. I love to get the correct answer just by pure luck. What does Ariel trade in exchange for legs in Disney's The Little Mermaid? I have no idea, but I think it's her voice. It's been like 2 decades since I've seen Ariel, so don't remember the details. What is the main character's profession in the anime Monster? Monster? I could see this being about a policeman, maybe. Let's go with that. It's the doctor. That was my second thought, but I thought policeman was more likely. Oh well. Who is the main character in the TV show Breaking Bad? That would be Walter White. Who plays Tony Stark in the movie Iron Man? That would be Robert Downey Jr. Easy peasy. Some of these questions are really easy. What color do the ballas wear in the video game Grand Theft Auto San Andreas? Purple, I think. What is the secret identity of Batman? That would be Bruce Wayne. Let's go. Who appears on the logo of the video game Final Fantasy X? No idea. I haven't played Final Fantasy since like the retro days, so no idea at all. Let's go for Sin. I figured that would be wrong. It's like 25% chance to get it right if you don't know the answer. Which of these is a gangster movie? Goodfellas, I think. That's the only one that seems like a gangster movie. Please. Yo, I think we did it. Another success. Congratulations, said Lariat, and then she vanished. One of the walls of the house collapsed, revealing the outdoor. Yvette took the chance and jumped without thinking it twice. Then she herself collapsed. She woke up in a hospital bed. The kid she had rescued and his mother were there to thank her. When I grow up, I'm gonna be a firefighter just like you, he said. Yvette was moved. Finally, some good old happy endings. This guy looks like me, Hector. Let's go with him. Hector loved video games, but he was trapped in this boring world. If only he could live in a magical world, fighting monsters and finding treasure. I can make your wish come true, said Lariat, appearing out of nowhere. Ah, a witch, screamed Hector. You wish to fight monsters, but you are afraid of a witch? Asked Lariat. Hector calmed down and made a deal with her. So what ocean is between America and Africa? You know, I remember we were learning about this in school. In fact, I even have the world map somewhere in my house. But I don't remember it from memory. It's definitely not the Indian one. Let's just go for Atlantic, I suppose. I figured Atlantic is where the Titanic was, so maybe that could work, you know. Also, hello there, Master Ringbus. You played this game once? How did you enjoy this game? Alrighty, so what ocean is between America? It turned out to be the Atlantic. Let's jump to the next question. What is the special ability of the main character in the movie Jumper? Teleportation, I'm pretty sure. Let's go. What colors are the two main character dragons in the video game Bubble Bobble? I never played Bubble Bobble, so I have no idea. I'm gonna go with orange and purple. It was green and blue. Oh well. In which of these anime is there a high elf called Deedlit? I have no freaking clue, so I'm gonna choose the one I don't know. And I was correct. Let's go. In which of these video games do you use magical toons to progress? Magical toons. We streamed Machinarium some time ago. I don't remember magical toons in it. It must be Loom. It must be Loom. Also, holy moly, hello there, Uraite. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you are doing well. It's always nice to see you around. What were you up to in the Talos Principle? Brain is dead? Well, then you arrived at the correct place, because we are currently playing a trivia game. And thank you so much for the raid, it really means a lot. What actor plays the main role in the movie Edward Scissorhands? That would be Johnny Depp. Very easy question. Also very lovely movie. Where is the video game The Witness set? The Witness... I never played The Witness, so I'm gonna assume it's gonna be a mansion, and I am wrong. Of course, of course. You've played it, indeed. I need to play more, because I have some issues. And you have issues with it as well? I see, I see. The main character of which of these anime carries a bigger sword? Yeah, bigger sword. I don't know how big swords there are in Sword Art Online. I'm just gonna choose Berserk, because I think that's the biggest sword I've seen, personally. And I'm glad that it's correct. The last question: who directed the video game Metal Gear Solid? Hideo Kojima? Let's freaking go, let's see if we are lucky. Yo, that was close. We got it right though. Congratulations, said Lariat, and then she vanished. Hector received an email from a video game company. He had been selected to play the beta of a new virtual reality system. It was a system so advanced it put you in a dreamlike state to immerse you 100%. When Hector received the package, he set the system up as quickly as he could and started playing it. The system transported him to a magical online world. But the good news didn't end there. The game had a bug that prevented anyone from logging out. And if someone took your helmet off without properly logging you out, you would die in real life. That meant his parents couldn't force him to go back to the real world. His physical body was taken into a hospital to keep him alive. For all intents and purposes, Hector was now living in a magical world full of monsters to fight and treasure to find. Now that is quite the happy ending. Let's go for Ingrid next. Ingrid had been trapped inside a virtual reality video game for months now. Oh my god, this is a different character with the same predicament. A bug in the game prevented players from logging out, but there was a rumor that if the energy crystal was broken, the world would reset itself and everyone would be forced to log out. Ingrid made her way through the monsters guarding every floor of the tower in which the energy crystal was hidden. But when she reached the top, another player tried to stop her. Oh my god, it's the guy from before. The horrid designs of his weapons denoted their great power. I like living in here, I won't let you ruin it, he said. They fought an epic battle. And in the end, Ingrid won. Horrid, the sword is green. That's big design. It's probably got poison damage, you are absolutely right. She destroyed the crystal, wishing for it to work and end the nightmare. Instead of the world resetting, a witch appeared. Your wish sort of contradicts with another person's wish, she said. But since he is dead now, I guess we can sort this out. Answer my questions correctly if you want to go back to the real world. What is the name of the castle in the anime movie Castle in the Sky? Tenku no Shiro Laputa. I mean, Laputa would be the obvious choice since it's in the name of the title, but I have no idea. I'm gonna go for it, and it's correct. Let's go. Easy. Who plays the main character in the movie Enter the Dragon? Spyro? Oh, it's a movie, not a game. Okay. Enter the Dragon. That could be anyone. Laputa would mean the whore in Spanish. Well, that's quite the name for a castle, that's for sure. That's quite the name. I have no idea. Enter the Dragon could be any one of these. Each and every single one of these appeared in some fighting movies. I'm gonna go for Bruce Lee. Yo, let's go. In which of the following video games do you control two characters simultaneously? Brothers, maybe? I think it's Brothers. Let's go. In which of these anime does an event called the Second Impact occur? I have no freaking clue. So I'm gonna go with the Gundam. And I was wrong. Oh well. Who is the main character in love with in the novel The Ingenious Gentleman Don Quixote of La Mancha? I have no idea, so I'm gonna go with Teresa. And I am wrong again. I don't think the wish will come true for this person who plays Padme Amidala in Star Wars movies. I think that's Natalie Portman. Let's freaking go. In the development of which of these video games did author George R.R. Martin participate? He provided the feed for Elden Ring. I'm pretty sure. And which of these anime are the characters made using 3D computer-generated graphics? I have no idea, so I'm gonna go with Kemono Friends. Oh my god, I guessed correctly. Who wrote the James Bond novels? No idea, but Fleming sounds familiar. Definitely not Stephen King. Because he wrote mostly horror stuff. Yo, let's go. Okay, we have a decent chance. And I think we got it. Nice. Congratulations, said Lariat, and then she vanished. Ingrid woke up in a hospital room. She was free at last. She also became a heroine for having saved everyone else. Another happy ending. Time for Woolie. Woolie was a loser with no future. Relatable. He didn't continue studying after high school and hadn't done anything productive ever since. Also relatable. He was lazy and spent his days playing video games. Holy moly, this is the most relatable character ever written. It was only a matter of time before he would be forced to work a soul-crushing, badly paid job. Yeah, I've been there, I've done that. Now I am happy though, I finally found a decent job that I am happy with. It's only a matter of time. But what if he made his lifestyle profitable? He was in the internet era and he knew plenty about video games. If he managed to create a popular video channel, he could make a living. Oh my god, it's a streamer or a YouTuber or something. Determined Woolie recorded himself playing, edited the video and uploaded to the internet. He was focused on the view counter, wishing so hard for it to go up that a witch appeared on the screen. She offered him the best deal of his life. Alrighty, so will we succeed in our streaming career, or will we fail? Time to see. Who marries Selma first in the animated series The Simpsons? I don't know who was first, but I do remember Sideshow Bob doing something like that. Let's go. In which movie does a girl appear covered in rose petals? I have honestly no idea. Could honestly be any of these. Maybe American Beauty. Yo, let's go. Which of these is not one of the main characters in the animated series The Powerpuff Girls? Blaze. That's a common knowledge. Also, I freaking love Powerpuff Girls. The plot of which of these movies develops during Christmas Eve? Die Hard, I think, is the only one that takes place on that day. Let's go. Why does Misty start traveling with Ash in the anime Pokemon? I don't remember. I watched the original Pokemon series when I was younger, but it's been so long ago that I don't even remember. I am honestly flabbergasted because I have fond memories of Pokemon anime. I cannot believe I don't remember such basic knowledge. Oh my god. How do I not remember this? I think there was a broken bike at some point. Oh my god, let's go. Texas Hold'em is a variation of what card game? That would be poker. Let's go. Which of these video games revolves around the 7th phonon? I don't even know what phonon is. Yo, it's the Talos Principle over here. The game you literally raided from. Holy moly, what a coincidence. Also, I have no idea. 7th phonon. The longest journey. You know what? Let's try this. And it was the Tales of the Abyss. Screams in agony, not the Talos. Holy moly. In what city is Notre Dame Cathedral located? Definitely not Prague. I don't think it's in Paris. I don't know, honestly. I'm gonna go with Florence. Oh my god, it's in Paris. God dang it. In which of these video games do you fight the Helghast? Definitely not Xenoclash. I streamed this game, so I would know. Never played Killzone, never played Call of Duty Ghosts, and I did play Metro, but I never finished it, so I have no idea, but it must be one of these. I'm gonna choose Metro. It was Killzone, dang it. Well, hopefully we will succeed. Oh my god, we did. Let's go. Congratulations, said Lariat, and then she vanished. When Woolie looked at the counter again, his video had over 1,000 views. Shortly after it went viral and the count reached 1 million. Woolie became instantly famous and gained a horde of followers. His future was blindingly bright. What a lucky guy. Time to see what Mariano is up to. Mariano was a big and strong guy, not a very clever one though. There was this girl he liked, but she was always reading books at the library. Mariano didn't know how to approach her. He wished for her to get into a dangerous situation so he could save her and show off his strength. That would impress her and he would have an excuse to talk to her. Maybe he could even offer to walk her home every day to protect her instead of following her in secret. I cannot believe this game has a story about a stalker, holy moly. I can place her in a dangerous situation, said a witch, appearing out of nowhere. Oh my god, what if this backfires? What if I win? There is a dangerous situation, and then he chickens out and it backfires. Oh my god, I don't know if I wanna win this, honestly. This is getting heavy. Hey girl, I need you to do me a big favor. Oh, this is awkward, said Lariat. I'm with someone else right now, wait a minute and I will make your wish come true. Where were we? Oh yeah, something dangerous, let's make a deal. So what happens to Goku when he looks at the full moon in the anime Dragon Ball? I never watched Dragon Ball, so I have no freaking clue. I do remember hearing somewhere he draws power from the sun. Or something. Or was that Superman? I don't know. I doubt he would turn into a woman. I don't think Dragon Ball has femboys in it, but who knows. I doubt he would turn into an ape. So it's either the strength or yellow hair. I do remember seeing him with yellow hair all around the internet, but I don't think that's from the freaking moon. So it must be the strength. Dang it, he turns into an ape. How the heck? I didn't know he was a transformer like that, holy moly. What is fermented to make sake? Return back to monkey. I think it's rice. Which of these Disney movies was released in theaters first? Well, that's a good question. Dalmatians are old, but not too old. Sleeping Beauty is probably older than Dalmatians. Jungle Book. Is this the animated one or the live action one? And The Sword in the Stone, I don't think I heard about that one before. So I'm gonna go with Sleeping Beauty. Yo, let's go. What color is Shinji's hair in the anime Neon Genesis Evangelion? It has neon in it, so I'm gonna go with green. Dang it. What is the name of the island in which the movie Jurassic Park develops? I have no idea, so I'm gonna go with Eden. Confused it with Bible for a second. Oh well. What is the name of the main character in the video game Bayonetta? I thought her name was Bayonetta. Well, there you go. What color is the hair of the bartender in the anime Death Parade? How should I know? How should I know? Let's go with white. Yo, lucky guess. What is the first name of the video game character Professor Layton? So Claire Clayton, Herschel Layton, Luke Layton, or Logic Layton? Let's go with Luke. Dang it. Which of these is not an Olympic sport? I would assume rugby, because rugby is only played in America. Oh my god, okay, well. I was wrong many times, and therefore we need to get lucky. And we did get lucky, let's go. "Congratulations," said Lariat, and then she went to talk to the other girl. Mariano kept following the girl home. Suddenly she began crossing the street without noticing a flurry of cyclists coming her way. This was his chance. He jumped onto the street and used his body to protect her. It was really painful, but he endured it. "Are you okay?" he asked then. She was so impressed she didn't know what to say. She was completely flabbergasted by the situation, I suppose. Now we have Mariano again. Chapter 2 of Mariano, let's go for it. Mariano connected with his girlfriend in more ways than he had imagined, but anime wasn't one of those. His girlfriend loved watching anime about cute girls living uninteresting lives, and he just couldn't understand it. These shows were so boring, there was no plot, nothing relevant ever happened. He wished he could understand their appeal. "Leave her, she's not worth it," suggested Lariat, but he couldn't do that, so instead they made a deal. Where is the main character at the start of the video game Uncharted 2 Among Thieves? I guess I am a fake gamer because I never played Uncharted. And I have no idea, but I remember seeing trailer for the movie and he was falling from a plane, so I'm gonna go with that. Dang it. Well, which of these herbs is one of the main ingredients in pesto sauce? Let's go with oregano. Dang it. In what year was the movie The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring released in theaters? Fellowship was early, so it's either C or D. I'm gonna jump on that D. Yo, correct, let's go. What color is the main character in the video game Spyro the Dragon? Oh my god, Spyro was mentioned. I'm so happy. Purple. My favorite childhood hero, Spyro the Dragon. What dream does Judy fulfill at the beginning of the movie Zootopia? Becoming a police officer. Which of these anime is starred by the Anarchy Sisters? I have no freaking clue. I have no clue, so I'm gonna go with D. Yo, let's go. What are Baltier and Fran in the video game Final Fantasy? Oh my god, I have no idea. Soldiers? Nope, they are pirates. Well, the more you know. Which of these is not a main character in the animated series South Park? Fred Jones. Who is the main character in the movie The Hunger Games? I think it's Katniss, because I seen that name mentioned. I never watched Hunger Games though, so who knows? Will we get lucky? The answer is no. Sorry, said Lariat, and then she vanished. Mariano tried to understand those kinds of anime, but he just couldn't. It was so boring and stupid, but she loved it. He tried to deal with it, but their relationship ended up wearing away. Dang. So we got someone's mother killed. We destroyed a relationship. and a bunch of other bad stuff, but at least we had some happy endings, I suppose. Up next is Tsubasa. If she could get one wish to come true right then, Tsubasa would wish for a pair of wings. A pair of white wings on her back so she could fly away like a bird. Without any more sadness. Whoa, wait a moment, said Lariat, grabbing Tsubasa's hand. Let's make a deal. What does the acronym RAM mean when referring to computer components? I mean, definitely not B, definitely not C, and definitely not A, so the only option is D. Which of these superheroes was played by Will Smith? Well, that would be the freaking Hancock. Pretty fun movie for the first half, then it goes downhill. How is the number 100 written in Roman numerals? Honestly, I have no idea. I don't think I ever seen 100 written in Roman numerals. But I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's B. And I am incorrect. Well, what is the name of Simba's mother in Disney's The Lion King? I don't even remember Simba had a mother, to be honest. Well, no clue, so I'm gonna choose Nala, and it's Sarabi, god dang it. Who is Trunks' father in the anime Dragon Ball Z? I don't know who Trunks is. So I'm gonna choose... I don't know, Vegeta? Oh my god, I guessed correctly, let's go. Who plays Aragorn in the Lord of the Rings movies? It's not him. It's not him. So it must be one of these. I'm gonna choose B. Yo, let's go. In what state is the animated series Family Guy set? Maybe the Longleaf Falls. It's the Rhode Island. Well, the more you know. What is the name of the main character in the video game Beyond Good and Evil? I have no clue, so I'm gonna choose the longest one. And it was incorrect. And what are diamonds made of? That's a good question. I have no idea. I always thought diamonds were made out of diamonds, you know. Let's go with carbon, I suppose. That's the only logical answer because it cannot be amber, it cannot be zircon, and glass is definitely not an option. So do we save her life? The answer is yes. Congratulations, said Lariat, and then she vanished. Tsubasa spread her wings and flew away towards a free and vast sky, without any more sadness. We are making angels over here, holy moly. Elsa is next. Elsa was the founder and only member of the manga club. Apparently manga wasn't popular among the students in her high school, so she didn't have many friends. One day she started reading a romance manga about high school girls. The main character of the story was the least popular girl in the school. But surprisingly, the hottest girl in school asked her on a date. Then she remembered the prom was coming up. She closed her eyes and fantasized about being the main character of that manga. She wished for a hot girl to ask her to go to prom with her. When she opened her eyes again, there was a beautiful wish by the door. "Are you from the Magic Club? Do you want to go to prom with me?" Elsa asked. "I want to offer you a deal," replied Lariat. The deal was explained and Elsa agreed to it. So what composer does the main character in the movie A Clockwork Orange particularly like? I don't know. Beethoven? What philosopher wrote the allegory of the cave? I don't know. Socrates? It was Plato. Dang. What is the name of the main character in the video game Chrono Trigger? Chrono? Let's go. What does the Tin Woodman want in the novel The Wonderful Wizard of Oz? The Tin Woodman. I'm trying to think. Was it hard? Yo, let's go. What sport is the anime Free about? When it's called Free, I would assume it would be skydiving, but apparently it's swimming. Well, the more you know. What color are the G characters in the Google logo? Honestly, I don't know. Red? It's blue. Well. What is the mission of the main character in the video game Resident Evil 4? To rescue the president's daughter. I remember at least that. Which of these movies is not based on a video game franchise? Maybe the D? Let's go. In what year was the first generation iPhone released? That would be a long time ago, so 2001? No. I guess I confused it with iPod or something. It happens, but we still got the W in the end. Congratulations, said Lariat, and then she vanished. Suddenly a hot girl entered the room. Is this the manga club? Are you Elsa? Daisy asked. I'm trying to get over a boy, so I thought I would go to prom with a girl instead. Do you want to go with me? I guess that works out. Time for Paca. Paca was an old and tired woman. There wasn't much left for her in this life, but she was happy as long as she had her soap operas. That day, a major event was going to take place in her favorite one. She had been following it for years now, and the main characters were finally going to marry. But an unexpected turn of events occurred. The groom's evil twin was planning to ruin the wedding. The show went to a commercial break, leaving Paca intrigued and afraid. She closed her eyes and wished for the wedding to go well. When she opened them again, an advertisement starring a witch was playing. "Do you need a wish come true?" the witch asked. "Worry no more, I have a special offer just for you." The TV was offering Paca a deal. She was confused but decided to go along with it. What is a TIE fighter? Spaceship in Star Wars, I'm pretty sure. Who plays the main character in the movie The Truman Show? That would be Jim Carrey. Let's go. What was Fry's job before traveling to the future in the animated series Futurama? He was a delivery boy. In which movie are murders stopped before they act? Murderers stop before they act. I mean, technically Terminator works, but not really. I'm gonna choose B because that seems like it would be the one, you know. Not too sure though. Dang it. Well, what color comes out of you? Oh, never mind. What color comes out if you mix red, green and blue? Red, green and blue. If you mix all three, that would be like black, wouldn't it? I think that's black. It's white. Well, what are the main characters in the animated series Pinky and the Brain? I have no idea. I think they are mice though. Let's go. Who is the main character in the TV show 24? I never seen 24. So I'm gonna go with either Jack Bauer or Harry Callahan. Yo, lucky guess. Which of the oh my god, I cannot speak. Which of these video games is set in the province of Kirodi? Kirodi? I have no idea. It was Elder Scrolls, dang. In which of these movies is the story told by the main character to strangers? Forrest Gump, I suppose. Let's see if we get lucky for the grandma over here. Seems like a no. Oh, it's a yes. Let's go. Congratulations, the witch said, and then the commercial break ended. The evil twins' plans were laid to rest in a dramatic scene that enhanced the couple's love. Tears of joy ran through Paca's wrinkled old face. It was such a beautiful and touching wedding that Paca cried for hours. Alrighty then, time to revisit Elsa on the prom night, I assume. Elsa put on her best dress and prepared to go to the prom. It was still hard to believe that a hot girl had invited her. She was so lucky, but maybe she hadn't given it enough thought. What would happen now? They probably had nothing in common. Was it going to be an awkward night? Would Daisy hate her and regret going with her? I hope she likes me, Elsa thought. I don't think that's likely, said Lariat, appearing out of nowhere. Do you wanna play? Alrighty, in which one of these movies does Edward Norton appear? Edward Norton appears in... I have no idea. Who is Edward Norton? I cannot picture his face, therefore I have no idea. I heard the name, but I don't remember the face. I'm gonna choose Equilibrium because that's the only one of these that I haven't seen. And he appears in American History X. Well, there you go. Where is the TV show Dexter set? It's either Miami or Los Angeles, I think. I'm gonna choose Miami though. In which movie is there a robot called Baymax? That would be Big Hero 6. What color is the hair of the main character in the anime Mashishi? I have no idea what Mashishi is, but I'm gonna choose pink. And it was white. Well... What language do the villagers in the video game Resident Evil 4 speak? That depends on whether or not it's the remake or the original release, but I'm gonna go with Spanish. What vitamin can most mammals synthesize by being exposed to sunlight? I don't know, B. Apparently it's D. Oh well, who steals the Majora's Mask in the video game The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask? That would be the Skull Kid. What sport is the anime Yovanashi Pedal about? I mean, it has pedal in it, so I'm gonna go with cycling. Let's go. Who is the author of the novel Around the World in 80 Days? That just reminded me there is a game about this novel. Very old game. Adventure game. I played it when I was very little. I should stream that game sometime, if I can get it running. I think I still have it on disc. It's a pretty good game, pretty good point-and-click adventure type situation. But who is the author? I have no idea. I have no idea. None of these names sound familiar. I'm gonna go with Arthur. And I was wrong. Well... honestly, I don't see this being a lucky run. Too bad, the prom will go badly. Sorry, said Lariat, and then she vanished. The magical night began. Elsa was embraced to talk to her, but this Daisy tried to bring up conversation topic. She asked her questions and tried to make her laugh. She even introduced Elsa to her friends. She definitely likes me, Elsa thought. The last dance was a slow ballad. I will kiss her when the song ends, Elsa planned. And so she did. Surprised and disgusted, Daisy pushed her away. What are you doing? She angrily asked. We were having a good time and you ruined it. Daisy went away and Elsa was lonely again. Well, I guess she was straight, you know. Cannot really blame her, you know. Who knows? All I know is Zelotes is up next. Zelotes had finally made his dream come true. After so many years of hard work, he was now officially an astronaut. He entered the selection process of a satellite station maintenance mission. If he was chosen, he would be able to go to space. He had done well in his physical trials, but this mission required the exceptional theoretical knowledge. He closed his eyes and wished to do well on the exam. Lariat appeared, and you know how it goes. What form of digital media uses the RTF file extension? I don't think I ever seen RTF file. But I don't think it's audio, and I don't think it's video, and I don't think it's image. Therefore, I'm gonna assume it's text. What is the main character's special power in the movie Kick-Ass? Isn't that resistance to pain? Let's go. What does the main character in the anime His and Her Circumcision Kareshi Konojo no Jiju pretends to be? I have no idea. I have no idea, so let's go with a boy. Dang. In which of these video games can you build walls? Fortnite? Which of these is not one of the main characters in the animated series Scooby-Doo? Vincent? The main character of which of these movies is called Rick? The main character. I have no idea, so I'm gonna go with Casablanca. Let's go. What is the name of the Jotoro's stand in the anime JoJo's Bizarre Adventures Stardust Crusaders? JoJo no something something. I don't remember, but I think it's Star Platinum. It's been a while since I watched JoJo. In which of these video games does the main character work for the Linatco? I don't think that's Assassin's Creed. I don't think it's Gears of War, so it is either Deus Ex or Call of Duty. I'm gonna go with Deus Ex. What is the name of the magical cards Sakura uses in the anime Cardcaptor Sakura? Definitely not Pokemon. Probably not the Jewel Monsters. So it's either Karuta or Claw. I don't know what Claw is. Karuta sounds familiar though. I think I heard it in one of the Yakuza games or something. So let's go with that. Dang, I was incorrect. Well, that's fine. I think we will win anyways. Yo, let's go. Congratulations, said Lariat, and then she vanished. I got the bamboozled achievement. I am always bamboozled. Finally, I have achievement to prove it. The day of the exam arrived. All the questions were about things he had studied. He nailed it. Nailed it to the wall. It is finally time to revisit Ava, the very first person we ever had in this game. But she is now an adult. Let's see what her life is all about today. Ava was used to being a maid. It wasn't an easy life, but she came to enjoy the household chores. Her aunt and some acquaintances from the high spheres of society. One day she received invitations to a royal ball for her and a companion. This reminded Ava of how she used to dream of being a princess. She asked her aunt to take her as her companion. "I cannot take you to the royal ball," her aunt replied. "You don't even have a dress." This is straight up a ripoff of the freaking fairy tale with the freaking shoe fetish. I forgot the name of it. You probably know which one I'm talking about. Such a wasted opportunity. "If only you had a dress," said Lariat, appearing out of nowhere. "Wanna play a game for it?" Who is Nobita in love with in the anime Doraemon? I have no clue. Let's go with Sakura. Well, I guess you won't get the dress. How does the main character get a jetpack in the video game Jetpack Joyride? Yo, I played this game very long time ago. He steals it, I think. What is the name of the living snowman in Disney's Frozen? That would be... I think that's the Olaf. In which of these anime is the main character bald? One Punch Man. Easy. Who is Percy in the movie Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone? So that's the first movie. Who is Percy in the first movie? If it's the first movie, it's definitely not D. I think it could be B, maybe. I don't remember Harry's godfather name. Actually, his godfather wasn't that serious, so that would mean it has to be B. Let's go. I am bad with names. What is the name of the god of destruction in the anime Dragon Ball Super? God of Destruction. I have no freaking clue. So let's choose Monaka. It's Beerus. Okay. Thank you for the spoilers. What is a chocobo? I don't know, but sounds delicious. Sounds freaking delicious. Oh, I remember it's in Final Fantasy. It's a bird. Yeah. How many tails does the fox inside the main character has in the anime Naruto? That's easy. It's the freaking 9 tails QB. Let's go. QB. Which of these is not a playable character in the main mode of the video game Sonic Adventure 2? 2. Sonic Adventure 2. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go for Eggman. It was Amy all along. Oh well. At some point there is too many games and it kind of blends together. Congratulations, said Lariat, and then she vanished. When Ava opened her wardrobe, she found a beautiful dress inside. She put it on and showed it to her aunt, who was impressed. And so Ava got to accompany her aunt to the royal ball. Time to continue Ava's story. Even further and further. Ava was enjoying the royal ball when she noticed a familiar face. It was the princess. Ava had seen her on some magazine covers. She was going through the hall greeting the guests. What if she saw Ava and decided to greet her? That would be a dream come true. A dream come true, you say? Asked Lariat, even though Ava hadn't actually said anything. Dance with me. So in what Final Fantasy game do the main characters live in a floating continent? I remember playing that game, but I don't remember which one it was. But I do remember the floating island. I'm gonna go with 4, and it was 3. Well, I was close. In what city is Hollywood located? Honestly, I have no idea. I've never been to America, and I probably never will. I would assume Hollywood would be somewhere near Los Angeles, or somewhere near San Francisco maybe. I'm gonna choose Los Angeles. Okay, which of these video games was not published by Electronic Arts? I think Watch Dogs wasn't by them. In which of these TV shows is there a character called Malcolm Reynolds? Malcolm Reynolds. That doesn't sound like something from Game of Thrones. I don't remember anyone from Breaking Bad with that name, so it's either Firefly or Mad Men. Let's go with Mad Men. And it was the Firefly name. I had a 50-50 chance, and I failed. In which one of these anime is there a character called 02? I'm gonna say C. It was the D all along. Why is Hercules mortal in the Disney movie? I don't remember, but I think I don't remember at all. I'm gonna go with D, even though it's probably not correct. It was correct. Yo, let's go. What is that the kid obsessed with in the anime Soul Eater? Symmetry, maybe? Let's go. I haven't heard about Soul Eater in quite a long time. Also, what is Superman's Kryptonian name? Kal-El? As Wonder Woman once said. Kal-El, no. Bad dog. Who oppresses the colony of ants in the movie A Bug's Life? Yo, I don't remember, but I think it was wasps or something. It was grasshoppers. Well, I would have never guessed that, even though I've seen the movie and I don't remember it. Okay, and we failed. So, sorry, said Lariat, just as Ava bumped into someone. It was the princess, and Ava had made her spill her drink. My dress is ruined, the princess complained. Dang. This is gonna end badly, I can already tell. A waiter politely asked Ava to leave the ball. Ava felt so bad she couldn't go to a social event ever again. Dang, first we killed her mother and now we freaking made her antisocial. We are ruining Ava's life. Let's see how Woolie is doing though. It's been a while since we had Woolie over here. A year has passed since Woolie had become a famous video game player and commentator, and he was becoming stale. Every day he had fewer followers than the last, and then group of people who openly despised him kept growing. Dang, this VTuber over here got into some beef. That's rough. He had to do something now before all his popularity was gone. He wished he had asked that witch her email address. "Do you wish for my email?" asked Lariat, appearing on the computer screen. "I wish to save my career," he answered. "You know the deal," said Lariat, and the trivia game began. How many red stripes are there on the flag of the United States? How should I know? I don't live there. That's a good question though. That is a good question. I'm gonna go with B. I thought D sounded about right, but then I figured it's probably more. Well, I was wrong. What if's the name of Shepard's starship in the video game Mass Effect? I never played Mass Effect, so I have no clue. Let's go with Normandy. Which of these anime is about street racing? Let's go with the big O. I was wrong. Oh well. What is Mr. Incredible's power in the movie The Incredibles? He is a chonker with super strength. In what year did Elvis Presley die? I don't remember because I wasn't alive back then. So, who knows? I think 77 is a bit late. Let's go with 54. Oh man. I should have gone with the first thing I said. Oh well. What is the name of the sword the main character of the video game Xenoblade Chronicles wields? It's definitely not the Keyblade, that's from a different game. Master Sword is I think from a different game as well, so it's either A or B. I'm gonna go with B. And of course it was A. I think the fate of this streamer is to never regain traction, because we are losing so many of these. Who directed the movie Edward Scissorhands? That would be the amazing Tim Burton. What video game from the Call of Duty series first included a playable dog? The last Call of Duty I played was on PlayStation 2, so I have no freaking clue. Black Ops maybe? What does the acronym USB stand for? Definitely A. For sure. Well, let's see if we get lucky. And the answer is no. Oh, the answer is yes. Let's go. The carrier has been saved. Congratulations, said Lariat, and then she vanished. Shortly after, Woolie received an email. It was from a famous production company. They were going to make... I accidentally skipped the text. They were going to make something that would renew his image and be an awesome boost to his career. They were going... You know, I haven't seen the sentence, but I'm gonna assume they were offering him some huge VTuber Model 2.0 something streaming setup. Who knows? All I know is we won. So let's jump into Xiang, or however the heck you pronounce this name. He was about to win a lot of money in a quiz show. He just needed to answer this last question correctly. Is that your final answer? Asked the host. Well, see if she's right after this commercial break. Xiang took the chance to go to the bathroom. She was about to throw up from the pressure. She wished so hard for her answer to be correct that a witch appeared behind her. Juliet offered her a deal, but Xiang was confused. You are asking me to correctly answer your question, so my answer to that question is correct, she asked. It sounds complicated if you say it like that, replied Juliet. In the end, Xiang accepted the deal and the trivia game began. So how do the main characters enter the world of Narnia in the movie The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe? If I remember correctly, it's the wardrobe. What is the main character's special attack called in anime Naruto? That would be the Rasengan. Which of these movies shows training up a platoon of Marines? Technically ancient Marines in the 300, but I don't think that's what they wanna hear. District 9 doesn't have Marines, so it's either Serenity or Full Metal Jacket. I'm gonna go with Full Metal Jacket. What nickname does the main character in the anime Death Note earn as a serial killer? It's the freaking Kira. Let's go. Which of these animated Disney movies was released in theaters first? I could be wrong, but I think Beauty and the Beast predates everything on the list. I never seen Pocahontas, so I'm not sure when that came out. But Beauty and the Beast indeed predates it all. Which of these is not a main character in the video game Grand Theft Auto 5? Carl, because he's from San Andreas. In which of these anime does the main character have magic eyes? Magic eyes. I don't think that's Dragon Ball. I don't think it's Little Witch. Never heard of the A or C, so it's one of those. I'm gonna go for C. And the reason why I picked C is because it has Keke in it, and I remember in Naruto, Keke and Gekai is how they describe the special eyes, so I figured maybe that's something, and it was indeed something. Who directed the movie E.T. the Extraterrestrial? That was the freaking Steven Spielberg. Easy peasy. This will be the first time we will have every single question correct if I can guess this last question correctly. So what Super Saiyan level makes the hair grow long in the anime Dragon Ball Z? I have no idea. I know it goes yellow in level 1. So maybe level 2. Dang, it's level 3. Well, at least we have a certain victory. Hopefully. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? How unlucky is that? What the heck? Sorry, said Lariat, and then she vanished. Sighing went back to the set and the show resumed. After a long and tense pause, the results were announced. Her answer turned out to be wrong. She went back home with her hands empty. Well, what can you do? What can you do? I'm gonna take a short break. So if you are watching on YouTube, there will be a jump cut right about now. Well, I am back. Hello, 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 and let's jump into Oliver. The sky was clear and the moon was full. Oliver was fascinated by its beauty. He howled and howled, but the moon wouldn't howl back. So he kept howling until a shadow appeared on the moon. What are you doing? Asked the shadow. Oh my god, the barking in the soundtrack, that's hilarious. You are a dog, not a wolf. You are not supposed to howl at the moon. Sound doesn't even travel through the space. The moon cannot hear you. But I can fix that. Somehow Oliver sort of understood what the shadow was trying to say, even though he was a dog. They made time kind of a deal, and the shadow began asking questions. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to answer them, but as a dog, I suppose. What is the name of the main character in the video game Thief? I think it's Garrett. It's been a while since I played Thief, so... Which of these Disney movies was released in theaters first? This question keeps appearing quite often. I know... I'm gonna assume it's Mulan, because that is a very old movie, and I should have gone with my intuition. Oh well. How many trials must be completed to become a pirate in the video game The Secret of Monkey Island? I'm gonna assume it's 4. Dang, I guess the dog will not get his wish. How many sisters does Ariel have in Disney's animated movie The Little Mermaid? I didn't even know she had a sister, so I'm gonna go with 0, and apparently it's 6. Holy moly, that's a lot of siblings. How many Colossi do you have to defeat in the video game Shadow of the Colossus? I mean, I don't know, 7? 16? What the heck? That's a long game. How does Alice first shrink in Disney's animated movie Alice in Wonderland? He eats a cookie. Never mind. Well, where is the Titan's weak point in the anime Attack on Titan, Shingeki no Kyojin? I never watched it, so I don't know. I'm gonna assume it's the neck. Decapitation is usually pretty weak point. Who composed the Ride of the Valkyries? That would be... I assume Wagner. What is Manny's job in the video game Grim Fandango? Detective? Nope, it's a travel agent. Well, let's see if we get the W. Sadly we didn't. Sorry, said the shadow, and then she vanished. Oliver kept howling and howling, but the moon didn't howl back. He howled so much he damaged his throat and couldn't howl anymore. Oh my god, we just ruined this dog whole career. What the heck? He didn't deserve this, poor baby boy. This game is absolutely ruthless. If you fail at trivia, the characters will go through so much pain. Holy moly, time for Nikola over here. Nikola dressed up in her formal attire and arrived at the company party. Only for her to find out that it was not a formal party but a costumed one. Yo, it's One Punch Man, Legend of Zelda maybe, Superman. I don't know who this is. Now what? She had no costume and she was already coming in a bit late. When all hope was lost, she saw something she couldn't believe. On the other side of the street there was a girl dressed as a witch. Nikola ran towards her. Hey girl, I need you to do me a big favor, she said. Oh, this is awkward, said the girl, looking confused. I am with someone else right now. Wait a minute and I will make your wish come true. Nikola waited, preparing the money to offer the girl in exchange for her costume. But it turned out that the girl didn't want her money. Instead, she offered Nikola a chance to win her costume by playing a trivia game. So which of these animals is not a mammal? I'm gonna assume it's the crocodile. Because that's the only one that makes sense. In which of these video games cannot you sail a boat? I'm gonna assume it's the Shadow of the Colossus. Let's go. What happens to the main characters at the beginning in the anime? No game, no life. I mean, based on the name of the anime, I would assume it would be B. You know, if we are to take it literally. So I'm gonna go with B. And apparently they are transported into another world. So it's a Jumanji ripoff or something. Alrighty. What nickname does Kratos earn after being cursed in the video game God of War? That would be... that would be Ghost of Sparta, I think. Who is Thor's brother in the Marvel movie Thor? Probably Loki, although not by blood. In which one of these animated series do the main characters fight against Dr. Draken? Impossible. Easy peasy. What element is contained by all acids? How do you pronounce acid in English? I think it's acid. Oh yeah, acids, okay. Honestly, I don't know. Calcium doesn't make sense. You are triggered by this question heavily. Oh no. Oh no. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's calcium and I don't think it's hydrogen. So it must be C or D. About to scream? Oh no. I'm gonna jump on that D, I think. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna choose C. No, it's a hydrogen. Dang. Well, the more you know. It's not even correct. Dang. So I was scammed. Before what age must Beast break the spell in this animated movie Beauty and the Beast? I don't know how old he is, but he seems definitely old. I'm gonna choose C. He was 21. He was really 21, he looked like an old dude. What the heck? Hydrogen is common in most acids, but its electronic property is not an element, so very triggered. I see. What philosopher said, I think, therefore I am? That was Billie Eilish. I think. She's not in the options though. I don't freaking know, Socrates. Descartes. I never heard of Descartes. I heard of ABC, but I never heard of D. Thankfully, it seems like we are victorious though. So let's go, let's give her the costume. Congratulations, said Lariat. And then she stripped right there in the middle of the street without second thought. That left an impression in Nikola. She put the costume on and went into the party. Oh my god, it's Rarity from My Little Pony. And also the Miku VTuber. Let's go. Everyone complimented her on her costume, but she was distracted thinking about Lariat. Alrighty then. Let's go for Kony. The back door of Kony's house led into a forest. Kony loved looking for animals and taking pictures of them. One day she found an injured deer. She took it home and tried to nurse it back to health. Holy moly, that's the strongest person I ever seen. Imagine carrying a full-blown deer from the forest to your home like a baby. That's insane. I don't know how much they weigh, but I assume it's a lot. It's a baby deer, it's fine. I mean, it doesn't look like a baby, it looks like it's bigger than the freaking human. Holy moly. I hope you get better, Kony whispered to the deer. I hope we make a deal, Lariat whispered to Kony. And they did. It was a skinny deer. What title does Auntie Himemaya have in the anime Revolutionary Girl Utena? Is it really that obvious? Is it really A? Or is that to throw me off? I'm gonna choose A. Dang it. Oh well. What is the name of the main character in the video game Mighty Number 9? I never heard of this game. So I'm gonna choose Proto Man. Dang, I guess the deer will die. I guess the deer will die because what are these questions? Which of these anime is not based on a light novel? I don't know. I'm gonna choose the longest title. Dang, okay. What animal chases Sonic in Emerald Coast in the video game Sonic Adventure? I will assume it's a human. It's a killer whale. And here I thought it was Dr. Eggman. Oh well. Which of these is not one of the main characters in the animated series My Little Pony Friendship is Magic? That would be Cinnamon Bun. Finally a good answer. Which of these planets is bigger? I'm gonna assume it's Jupiter. Why does the main character create a suit of armor in the movie Iron Man? To escape from a terrorist group. Easy enough. What is the first Pokemon Ash gets in the anime Pokemon? I suppose it's Pikachu. And I remember the second one was the bird or something. What is the name of the hammer of Thor, the Norse god? That would be freaking Mjolnir. Okay, we got 5 right and 4 wrong. Let's see if we can save this deer. Dang, that's unfortunate. Sorry, said Lariat, and then she vanished. The deer rested all night. When Kony woke up the next day, it was already dead. He buried it in the forest. Well, that is depressing, but what can you do? Time to check out Umberto. Umberto was an old man with an old plane. This was going to be their last flight together, their farewell flight. But maybe in a different way than Umberto had intended. When he was at the highest point, the engine started to malfunction and smoke. If the engine didn't hold together until the landing, he was going to crash. Suddenly a co-pilot appeared. Hi, I am Lariat the Witch, she said. There is no time to explain, just play with me. Which of these movies was released in theaters first? I don't know what The Martian is, so I'm gonna assume B is right. Frozen? Oh, I am dumb. I thought that said episode 4. It's episode 7. I am so freaking dumb. I would still got it wrong though, because I would assume The Martian. Who sells you a house in the video game Animal Crossing? I think that's Tom Nook. Who is the main character in the anime Ghost in the Shell Stand-Alone Complex? I haven't seen Stand-Alone Complex, so I have no idea. I'm gonna choose A. Dang, I guess we will crash this plane. What color is in the external part of the arc of a rainbow? The external part of the arc of a rainbow, so the very top. I have no idea. I haven't seen a rainbow in like 2 decades or something. Let's go with violet. It's red. Well, the more you know. Who directed the anime Paranoia Agent? No clue. Yo, this plane is crashing for sure. Look how many wrong answers we already got. What letter is used to represent the speed of light? I don't think it's C, and I don't think it's any of these. I'm gonna choose E. Oh my god, it's C. Well, in which one of these anime is there a character called Naru Segawa? I don't know. Love Hina. Let's go. At least something right, even though it was a complete luck. The main characters of what Final Fantasy video game are light warriors? 4, 1. Well, what does the main character in the anime movie The Wind Rises Kazetachino design? Let's go with games. Apparently it's planes. Oh my god. Time to crash this plane. Sorry, said Lariat, and then she vanished. The engine exploded and the plane plummeted down, engulfed in flames. Umberto didn't survive. Let's go with Vivinia next. Vivinia's grandfather had died in a tragic plane accident a few weeks ago. In his will he stated that she would inherit his cabin in the mountains if she spent a night alone in it. What an odd condition. Also, I cannot read for some reason. The place was dirty and gloomy, but that wasn't going to stop her. Everything was going well until strange noises started coming from the second floor. It's just when she muttered to herself. Is it? Asked Lariat, appearing out of nowhere. A witch? The cabin was haunted after all? Relax, I'm here to help you, said Lariat. Play with me and I will make the scary noises go away. Viviana didn't feel like disobeying a witch. So what is the name of the cowgirl that appears in the movie Toy Story 2? I think it was Jessie. What was the title of the first album of the rock band AC/DC? The first one. I don't know. Let's go with D. It was B. Oh well. What is the first card Sakura uses in the anime Card Captor Sakura? No idea. Let's go with the Fly. In which of these movies is the main character a pizza delivery man? I don't know. I don't think it's B or C, so it's either A or D. 50-50. I'm gonna go with D. Lucky. What species is Gumball's father in the animated series The Amazing World of Gumball? I haven't seen that show, so I'm gonna take a wild guess that it's a moose. Oh well. What company built the research facility in which the video game Portal is set? That's the Aperture Science. Which of the Star Wars films is subtitled A New Hope? I think that's number 4. Except number 4 is down here and I picked number 6, my bad. In the creation of which of these video games was Warren Spector not involved? I don't know who that is, but I'm gonna choose Epic Mickey. Fallout. Why do monsters scare children in Disney's Monster Inc? to collect energy. I think this will go poorly. Let's see what happens. Yo, we got it. Nice. Congratulations, said Lariat, and then she vanished. And with her all the scary noises. It was just the wind after all. Dawn arrived without any more setbacks. The cabin was now legally hers. Legally hers. Alrighty. Time to continue the story of Nikola. She's seen us stripped down and she fell in love, I assume. Ever since Lariat had stripped before her, Nikola hadn't been able to stop thinking about her. Maybe she was in love. She still had her witch costume. That would make for a good excuse to see her again. Can I have my clothes back then? Asked Lariat, appearing out of nowhere. It was not just a costume, she was an actual witch. Let me take you out to dinner, asked Nikola. If that's your wish, you know the rules, replied Lariat. Cannot read. In what video game do you work to rebuild the stars of the sky? Katamari Damacy. Which of these is not one of the main characters from Disney's Inside Out? I've seen Inside Out multiple times. I know there is disgust and sadness. I know there is joy. I don't think there is love. And I am correct. Let's go. Which chess pieces are placed at the corners of the board at the start of a game? That are the rooks, I think. Wait. English. What is the freaking tower called in English? Pawns are the front row. Knights are the horses, right? Bishops are the diagonal thingies. So it has to be rooks, yeah. In my language it's just called towers, so... What is the name of the main character in the movie Kung Fu Panda? That would be Pooh. Let's go. What character in the TV show Game of Thrones is a dwarf? No freaking clue, but out of these names only A and B sounds like a dwarf. So I'm gonna go with B. And I was correct. In what year was the movie Shrek released in theaters? It's either 2001 or 2003. I'm gonna go with D. Dang it. I thought it was slightly modern, over 2001, but I was mistaken. Which of the girls from the anime K-On! Is blonde? I have no clue. Let's choose B. I am always failing the anime questions. In the development of which of these video games was Peter Molyneux not involved? I don't know, Theme Park? Max Payne, well. In what movie does Michael Jordan play basketball with cartoon characters? That would be Space Jam DVD. Space Jam DVD. So do we go on a date? The answer is yes. Congratulations, said Lariat. I will come back at night, she added, and then disappeared. They had a delicious meal at a fancy restaurant. Lariat recounted amusing stories about her witch deals. When they finished, Lariat accompanied her home. Do you want to come up? Nikola offered. We can play trivia and maybe more. Okay. There is an achievement for that, nice. Up next is Sebastian. When Sebastian looked up at the sky, he saw something strange. The sun had a weird shape. Oh right, there would be an eclipse on that day. Sebastian kept staring at it. It was beautiful. But when he looked away, something was wrong. He kept seeing a bright spot even when he was looking at the ground. Sebastian closed his eyes and wished that it was nothing, that it would go away after a while. Suddenly the bright spot started to change in shape. It morphed into a little witch. Sebastian heard a voice in his head offering him a deal, and he accepted. Who tortures Solid Snake in the video game Metal Gear Solid? That would be Revolver Ocelot. In which of these movies is there a character named Jack Close? I think that's Pink Panther. What is Rick and Morty's relationship in the animated series Rick and Morty? He do be his grandfather. What did Alfred Nobel invent? I have no idea, honestly. Could have been the dynamite. I have no clue. I think it was the dynamite though. Who is the main villain in the movie Iron Man 3? Mandarin, even though technically it's not him, so this is technically not correct. What form of digital media uses the .flag file extension? That would be music. What is the name of the main dragon from the movie How to Train Your Dragon? That would be Toothless. Which of these painters severed his own ear? That would be Vincent van Gogh. Extremely easy. What is named Rosebud in the movie Citizen Kane? I'm gonna assume it's a sled. Yo, we got every single answer correct for the first time. Let's go. Nice. Congratulations, said Lariat, and then she vanished. Sebastian could now see as well as he ever had. He would never stare directly at the sun ever again. Which is honestly a smart thing to do. Time to face against Fatima. Which is, I guess, music-based Jesus. Fatima was now on her way to becoming a rock star. Oh my bad, it's a lady with a beard. Okay. After years of hard work and persistence, she had finally managed to find herself a growing fan base. Just when everything seemed to go well for once, a tragedy announced its arrival. Her hair was becoming thinner and weaker, and it was starting to fall off. So this lady with a beard is starting to get a bald spot on the head. I prescribe you 5 kilograms of estrogen. She knew very well that her image was the biggest part of her appeal. She would go nowhere with just her music. She needed her mane to succeed. She wished that her hair was stronger. Then a witch with a beautiful mane appeared on the mirror. The witch offered Fatima a deal and she accepted. Who plays the main character in the movie Dirty Harry? I don't think I've seen this movie, so I have no idea. I don't think it's William or Eastwood, so probably A or B. Let's go with D. It's Eastwood. Well, the more you know. Who was the first president of the United States? The first one? I have no idea. Maybe George Washington. In which of these anime do the two main characters have the same name? Maybe the D? Nope, it's Nana. What does the gallon measure? Gallon measures volume, I think. Who directed the movie The Godfather? That would be maybe Scorsese? No, it was Ford Coppola. I never heard the name in my life, but alrighty. How many stars are there on the flag of the United States of America? It's either D or B. I don't think it's less than that. I'm gonna go with D. It was B all along. Well, now you know for sure I am definitely not American. Which of these movies features a cannibalistic serial killer? The Silence of the Lambs, I assume? From what video game series is Albert Wesker a villain? That would be Resident Evil. Who is the father of Zeus in Greek mythology? That would be Cronus, I think. I can see this go either way, but it seems like it's gonna be a green. Congratulations, said Lariat, and then she vanished. By the next morning, Fatima could already feel it. Her hair was thick and strong, and it filled her with energy. Her next concert were an absolute success. People adored her. Now nothing could get in her way to become a rock star. Alrighty then, let's go with Gloria next. Gloria was exploring an ancient Aztec temple. As she finished putting her foot down, the floor tile sank. "Oh please, don't let it be a trap," she whispered. Then a witch appeared before her. Lariat offered her the deal and Gloria accepted. How many members do the teams have in the video game Sonic Heroes? I think it's 4. Nah, it's 3. Well, what is the main character's name in the anime The Princess of Tennis? No freaking clue. Let's go with A. What is the name of the Super Mario's brother? That would be Luigi. What is the name of the research facility which the video game Half-Life takes place in? Says Blake Mesa. What was the title of the first album of the rock band Queen? Queen, self-titled first album. Who directed the movie Citizen Kane? That would be... I have no clue, maybe Wells? In what video game do you try to find the origami killer? That would be Heavy Rain. What color comes out if you mix red and blue? Red and blue. It specifically says blue light. If it says specifically blue light, it's probably not green. I don't have any experience in mixing colors, so I'm trying to think logically. Maybe it's the cyan. Nope, it's the magenta. Well, the main characters of which of these video games wear glasses? Honestly, I think C. No, it's D. Well, once again 50-50 chance. Either she will die or she will live. And it seems like she will live. Let's go. Congratulations, said Lariat, and then she vanished. Gloria brought her foot up carefully and the table started to shake, rumbling strongly. The wall opened to reveal a secret treasure chamber. Inside the chamber there was a pile of ancient Aztec gold. She was going to be a heroine when she brought all that back to the museum. And I thought it would say when she brought it all back to the bank, you know. Apparently not. Time for Juliet. Is this the story of Romeo? I think it is. Juliet had met a boy that day at a ball held by his family. A wonderful boy named Romeo, but he was from an enemy family. Her family had found out that he had sneaked into the ball and had threatened to kill him if they ever saw him again. But Juliet needed to see him again. She was in love. She went to the balcony and closed her eyes, wishing for Romeo to appear. When she opened them again, instead of Romeo, a witch appeared. The witch offered a deal which Julia accepted. Which of these is not the species of one of the main characters of the story Town Musicians of Bremen? I don't know what that is, so I'm gonna assume maybe mouse, since that would be too tiny to do music maybe. In which of these video games does the main character live in a floating island? I think it's The Longest Journey, but I'm not sure. Dang, well, what can you do? What can the Avatar do in the animated series Avatar The Last Airbender? Ooh, he can bend the 4 elements. Who falls in love with Donkey in the movie Shrek? That would be the dragon. For what video game console was the video game Kid Icarus Uprising originally released? I don't know about Uprising, but I know Kid Icarus is from long before time, so I'm gonna choose C, and I am incorrect, of course. What do the 5 islands inside the main character's head in this Inside Out represent? Feelings. I disagree. They might be called personalities or something, but I think they represent feelings more, so I heavily disagree with this choice of answer. In what video game do you try to rescue Princess Yorda? Well, seems like Juliet will be all alone, because we cannot seem to get answers correct. In what movie does Bruce Willis play Detective John McCain? I think that's Die Hard. Yeah. In which of these video games would you find the Kingdom of Crimea? Kingdom of Crimea, huh? Dang. Well, this is not gonna go well. Only 4 green. Yo, it's rough. Sorry, said Lariat, and then she vanished. No one appeared after that. Juliet never saw Romeo again. That's one way to end the story, I suppose. Up next is Fatima again. The famous singer with a beard. Fatima had reached the top, becoming rich and famous in the way, and then retired before wearing herself out. But with success came a life of excess, a life that ruined her. She tried to get over it and fix her life, but she ended up going back. Her husband divorced her and left, taking their daughter. Fatima had to change and rebuild her life. She needed help, and Lariat offered it to her. What is the main character in the video game Deus Ex Human Resolution? I'm probably gonna be wrong, but I think it's John. In which of these movies is there a character called Jack Skellington? Oh my god, that's of course The Nightmare Before Christmas. One of my favorite Halloween movies. What color is in the hair of the main character in the anime My Hero Academia? Who knows? Maybe pink. What is the job title of the main characters in the TV show The X-Files? I think it's C. Where is the video game Spec Ops The Line set? Was it in Afghanistan? I don't remember. I remember there was a lot of sand. Definitely not Russia or China. It's either Dubai or Afghanistan. I don't know. Let's go with Afghanistan, I suppose. Well, who plays Jane Smith in the 2005 movie Mr. and Mrs. Smith? That would be Angelina Jolie. What do some characters transform into in the anime Soul Eater? They transform into weapons. Of course. How many players does a basketball team have on the court? I never in my life watched basketball. Never even cared about it. But I think the answer is 5, because there doesn't seem to be too many people, you know. In which of these anime is the main character a merchant? I mean, I have no clue. I'm gonna go with spice, because it has spice in the name. And it seems like a success. Let's go. Congratulations, said Lariat, and then she vanished. Fatima's taste for parties and excess suddenly disappeared. She left it all behind and rebuilt her life. A couple of months later, she managed to get back with her husband and her daughter. They lived happily together. Alrighty then. Only the Zelotes remains. Zelotes was maintaining a satellite station in space when something went horribly wrong. A compartment of the satellite suddenly exploded. Everything was being sucked into space. His companion managed to grab his hand, but Zelotes knew he wasn't strong enough to save them both. In a heroic act, he sacrificed himself. Moments later, Zelotes was floating away in the void of space. He wondered if his oxygen would run out before he died of hypothermia. He wished he could get back to the satellite somehow. "Do you want a little push in that direction?" asked Lariat, appearing in a yellow spacesuit. She had her helmet open. On second thought, that sort of made sense, her being a witch and all. Zelotes really had nothing to lose from the deal. So what happens in the movie Independence Day from 1996? If it is the movie I think it is, then it has aliens attacking Earth. Let's go. Which of these is not a main character in the anime Samurai Champloo? Shichi, I'm gonna assume, because I think she's in Dragon Ball. Who is Captain America? He is Steve Rogers. What does the main character from the Kill Bill saga seek revenge for? I don't remember, but I think... it was her wedding's massacre. I don't remember that movie. Been too long ago since I seen it. What is an R-Wing? That's from Star Fox, I think, yeah. In which of these anime are there no giant robots? That would be... it's a good question. I'm gonna assume it's the monster. For what video game console was the first Kirby video game released? I'm gonna assume it was the Game Boy, but it's probably not correct. It is correct. Well, there you go. Which of the characters in the TV show Lost is a doctor? That would be Kate, I think, if I remember correctly. Or was it Jack? I don't remember, holy moly, it's been so long. I think it was Jack, because I remember in like the first episode when it crashed, I remember him doing some stuff on the beach. What was Kate? Wasn't Kate like a police officer or something? I don't know. Let's go with Jack. What are the mecha piloted by the main characters in the video game Zone of the Enders called? That would be maybe Gundam or maybe Ender. Let's go with Ender. Orbital frame. Well, I think we will succeed. Only 2 wrong answers after all. No, it was so close. Sorry, said Lariat, and then she vanished. Not much later he had to wonder no more. It was hypothermia. And now we got Lariat over here. Alrighty then. Lariat was a young game designer. She was developing a trivia game which had a witch version of herself as the main character. When the game was finished, she took it to a publisher so she could sell it to the public. The editor wasn't impressed. So Lariat challenged her to a game of trivia like in the game, only now she would be the one answering the questions. If Lariat won, the editor would have to publish her game. No, that's stupid. Why would I accept such a thing, said the editor. Because it would be so meta, replied Lariat. Now that was a good reason. Okay, let's see just how much you know. What character does actor Harrison Ford play in Star Wars movies? That would be Han Solo. What is the name of Peppa's brother in the animated series Peppa Pig? I think it's George. What is the name of the main character's ship in the movie Master and Commander: The Far Side of the World? I haven't seen this movie, but I'm gonna assume it's B. I was wrong. What kind of a duel happened in the anime Revolutionary Girl Utena? Let's go with sword fighting maybe. In which video game would you find the village of Oakvale? I don't know, but I'm gonna choose Fable. What is the name of Belle's father in Disney's animated movie Beauty and the Beast? Her father is Philippe, I think, and I am wrong, of course. The main character of which of these video games is called Gillian C. I'm not sure, but I think it's the D. Where is the hypothalamus located? In the freaking lymph nodes? I don't know. It's in the brain, clearly not in mind. In which of these movies do the main characters travel through a wormhole? It would be maybe Interstellar. Well, we got 5 correct and 4 wrong. Let's see if the game will get published. Seems like a yes. Let's freaking go. We got the canon ending. Congratulations, said the editor. And then they made a deal. Thank you so much for helping me out, Lariat said to you. As a thanks, I will put you in the credits. You'll be mentioned in the credits is an achievement. Created by Lariat the Witch and Alva Majo. I'm gonna say just one thing, this game is freaking amazing. I would heavily recommend it. This is like one of the best trivia games that I ever played. Especially because it's not based on any predetermined, you know, TV show or something. So I really enjoyed it. I just wish wow, we had so many people die. 5 people died in my game. You wished to be entertained and I made it happen. I just wish the anime questions would be a bit more... Bit less, you know... I don't know. I don't know much about anime, it seems. I only know the mainstream ones. There were some non-mainstream ones in here for sure. But overall, definitely a fun game. Heavily recommended. This was so much fun. Took us 3 hours to beat and I heavily enjoyed it. But this will do for today's video. So thank you so much for watching the Majotori Let's Play. Thank you. I'm gonna definitely check what other games this developer released, because this was really fun. And I am genuinely curious to see if they made some similar games or something. I also wouldn't mind seeing a sequel or something to this game, because this is really fun. Really fun. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and bye bye.